This all started when there was like a bag of human teeth that we got from someone. And then people started giving us bones. And then we got the casts of teeth because somebody was like, oh, I think you would like this. And we're like, why do you think so? But then I guess like more people were just like, oh yeah, just give it to TARWUK.
Oh,
they like things like that.
This is our friend's Will. Teeth. I think he gave us this. We are TARWUK, an artist duo from Croatia that lives and works in New York City. Sometimes people call us Bruno and Ivana. I think I'm a collector. I'm especially interested in antique clothes, Edwardian and Victorian era, and how it was even maybe oppressive to wear. And I'm interested in how that changed throughout the history and kind of like connected with like sociopolitical things that were going on. Something very sculptural in Victorian clothing, like those marks excite me. These things here, just like knowing that like so much time has passed since someone's hand was here and then someone wore this actually in real life. Or this, I used part of it from one of the marionettes we made.
As intense collaboration somehow forces you to let go of certain ideas of possession. In that sense, I personally see the material world as an extension of that practice now. I'm personally really not interested in an object worship. I'm interested in what the object can provide in a brief moment that it exists within our reach. We live in New York and everything has so much layers on it. Sometimes to a point where an object is totally unrecognizable because it's been run over by trucks so many times on BQE, but there's something about that layering, that violent layering of destruction and accumulation that was interesting to us because we found similarities between our method of working and the city itself in a way that was very direct and very clear.
This is like an example, like some old work that was chopped up, and then there is the BQE relic already embedded in it, and a penny that's beautifully corroded.
One of the most fertile locations for accumulating material was discovered to us by our friends Ryan, Hannah, and Jen. It was the Dead Horse Bay.
They sort of like share this sensibility for the objects, but maybe also for the hunt of the objects as well, which I think it's an important part of collecting. Is there something going to be there? And then just like spending time together. I think that was really important for all of us.
Sometimes we found things that were just like completely mind-blowing and beautiful and had us so much time encapsulated in them that we felt it was our turn to try to preserve these objects.
The debris of our society, what's like left behind, it's interesting for us to take that object. And also the interest in how does just a lump of material become something that emanates energy, something that has a potential of telling that story.
I think there was a common interest that we both had in collaborative practice, in engaging in work that is not limited to one set of rules or one trajectory, more experimental, more open.
We all have very strong egos, something, that like defines you as a person, and usually you don't let people in that sort of core of your essence. What we are trying to do is sort of like dismantle that. It really takes a lot of discipline and a lot of unlearning to be able to collaborate in the intensity that we are collaborating.